channeling through auditory. That means that I'm taking my phone and I'm putting it on record and I'm saying, okay, so this week was a really bad week. I was late for 3 appointments and I was late because of this and I should have done this, and you know, I really need a therapist. I really need an assistant that could be better. And you're just talking. So that's movement of your emotions because you're talking. Very powerful. It's just different than when you take your thoughts and put it on paper. You're accessing a completely different area of your brain when you're processing through writing. 2014.
Without further ado, I'd like to introduce the visionary and the leader of CEO Chick Network, Colleen Otero.
Entrepreneurship is not easy. I heard a story about just how amazing women are and just how great it is to be a female version of a human. You know what I mean? To be the bad chick, to be a CEO chick. And it kind of went like this. I heard it years ago. It was a husband and wife. They pull up to the gas station, and it's when the times when they had an attendee being able to come out and pump the gas, you know. And so a brother came up and said, "How much do you want?" Knocked on the window, said, "How much gas you need?" They were like, "You know, fill it up." And then she was like, "Oh my goodness." And he said, "What?" And she was like, "I think that's my ex." He was like, "Oh, that is your ex." Your ex-man is pumping gas in our brand new Mercedes. And so it goes on further. They're talking about it, cackling a little bit. And the man says to his wife, "Aren't you glad that you're with me and not with him pumping gas?" And she said, "Oh, if I was with him, you'd probably be pumping the gas." And he would be driving the car. And the discussion. Because women have the ability to create. We have the ability to birth. We have the ability to edify. We have the ability to take nothing and make it something. In fact, it was nothing before you stepped in. You know what I mean? We have the ability to cultivate so many great things. We build our husbands. We build our boyfriends. We build our sons. We build our daughters. We build our co-workers. You know, in fact, a woman that can't build, we're kind of stepping back like, "What's up, sis? What's going on?" You know, children don't have to come from you; they come through you, right? So I'm not talking about infertility. I'm not talking about the ability to carry 9 months. But regardless of that, you give birth. That's what you're called to do. From the time of Genesis till now, you are called to dominate. You were born to build. And so that's what this network is all about. We collaborate, we create, and therefore we dominate.
I want to successfully launch Aromatic Allure, which is our perfume water line, and gain at least 500 raving customers.
Love it! I love numbers. I love numbers. Do y'all love numbers? Yes. Numbers are really good, and sometimes we keep our like at arm's distance, right? Because numbers equate to work. But you see what I'm talking about? The conversion rate. And that's exactly what we had to begin to say when we looked at 10,000 transactions. So how many people do you think are going to come and see the network? They're going to see what Colleen does on the branding side. They're going to see about our membership before they decide to transact with us, meaning come to an event, sign up for a membership, do a one-on-one coaching session, right? Those are all the ways that they'll transact or be impacted by us. So that means my bigger number has to be at least double probably, right? That's why the numbers are important. Thank you for sharing.
How can I effectively represent my brand and not look crazy? Because you're talking about being in a room full of women in an area where there's multiple retail happening, and I was in the front with some big hitters, some heavy hitters, some well-known beauty brands that you see in the stores. And so I had to get signage, I had to get product and all that kind of stuff. And so I called one of my girlfriends and I said, "So what, I mean, can I borrow, you know, I need about I think I need about $8,000, $9,000. I get a sign, I get this on stuff. So she was like, I don't have $8,000. She said, you need to ask all your friends. There are people who just believe in you, who have money. I went through my phone book. She said, all these people, she said, turn these lights into cash.